goals in writing the book is to help students understand how to use financial statements. So law students are not going to actually draft financial statements. They're not going to work on the journal entries and work on the ledgers and work on the T accounts. That's just not really the kind of work that lawyers do. What lawyers are looking for is how to identify legal issues by analyzing the financial statements. So one of my goals was to teach students, again, students who don't have a background in business, to give them that foundation. I wanted them to understand what the major financial statements are. I wanted them to understand the basics of how to analyze a financial statement. What are some of the financial ratios that someone might need to use to identify what some of the legal risks are? I wanted to teach students the basics about how corporations obtain capital. So some students, when I talk to them about the capital markets, they view the capital markets almost like a storefront mall that someone walks in to obtain capital. So I wanted them to really understand really what are the capital markets. I also talk in the book about how to value a corporation's capital, whether that capital is debt or whether that capital is equity. So the goal for me in the book is to give students who don't have a background in business a foundation in business that will allow them to be a practicing lawyer, whether they're practicing in business or whether they're practicing in litigation. I've been teaching long enough where I think I'm comfortable with my voice. What I was pleased about in the book was being able to convey the voice that I have in the classroom in person in the book. I wanted the tone of the book to be engaging and relatively light. I wanted the students to feel as though when they're reading the book that they can actually hear me and feel like they're in class. And so I'm pleased that I think that my authentic voice comes through in the book. I mean, for many of our students, learning business is almost like learning a foreign language, because for many of them, this is brand new. And I wanted the book to be accessible and to allow students to learn the material and feel comfortable. And even if they're a little uncomfortable up front, for that to be okay. For them to hear me say in the book, if this feels a little difficult, if this feels a little foreign, it's okay, we will work through this together. So I want the book to feel as though the student is walking with me to learn the material and that they are comfortable on that journey.